Okay, so HDFC Bank one to watch out for. Vodafone is another stock which has been in focus. In fact, their con call is on right now. Let's listen in to what the management is saying.
Including preferential equity raise of rupees 24.6 billion from Nokia and Ericsson. In June 2024 spectrum auction, we acquired 50 megahertz of spectrum across low band and mid band in spectrum in 11 circles. The additional 900 megahertz spectrum acquired in 7 circles allowed us to dedicate adequate 900 megahertz band spectrum for 4G, thereby enhancing the experience of our 4G customers in these markets. In July, the new tariff plans became effective across the industry, which marks a vital step towards improving the returns in the industry. Further considering the large investment requirements, industry will need further price increases. Finally, with the recent closure of our equipment agreements, we are firmly on our journey of VIL 2.0, and from here on we firmly believe that we will stage a smart turnaround to effectively participate in the industry growth opportunities. I would like to inform you that on this call we will only address questions relevant to these recent developments. With this, I will hand over the call back to Ryan and open the floor for questions and answers.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Sanjesh Jain from ICICI Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Thanks for taking my question. The first one is on the AGR Supreme Court ruling. Is there any further possibility for us to pursue this, or this ends any effort on the relief side for the AGR liabilities?
Hi, Sanjesh. This is Ravinder Tucker. Let me take that question. So I think to answer your question, from the court perspective, we believe that this is the final outcome from the courts in regards to the curative petition, because we believe that was the final request that we could make. But what is possible, which I think is quite important, is to pursue further remedies and possibilities with the government. I can tell you that we have been engaging with various senior government officials. Actually, we were engaged with them prior to the court ruling, and certainly we have even after the court ruling. I think all the engagements have been with a very clear view from every side that the merits of our case on the AGR in regards to the calculation errors and mistakes, and then of course interest and penalties on those mistakes, the merits are quite strong and correct. And while there was a hope that the courts will obviously consider the petition, the fact that the court has not done so means that the now action and responsibility in some ways falls squarely along with the government.
Okay, interesting line there. The last line from Akshaya Moondra was very interesting. The question asked him in that con call was that now what happens after the AGR dues? The recalculation petition on the AGR dues has been declined by the Supreme Court, and do you have any other hope now? So Akshaya Moondra says the responsibility now falls squarely on the government. They're also saying that they're engaging with senior officials. Essentially, now Vodafone has thrown the ball back in the government's court, saying, please rescue us. Whether the government decides to or not is the other question. Hemin, just on the charts, what are you feeling about Vodafone? I think we spoke about it last week when it was having a down day. Today it's having an up day. Does your view change?
Not much. Keep a stop loss of 9 and hope for the best. I think the volumes have been significant, and some levels I believe have held. So at the risk of sticking my neck out, I'd say the downside is almost limited. If Friday's low doesn't break this week, I think that would be a technical positive, Tamanna, and then one can expect some sort of a bounce back, decent bounce back.
The thing with the Vodafone stock, Himen, and the target prices are, they are just so wide ranging, from 15 rupees to 21 rupees. I mean, it's essentially an anything goes kind of a situation with a lot of retail investor participation. For someone sitting on the sidelines right now, what is the advice? For someone in the stock entered at a higher level, what is the advice?
Okay, if you're sitting on the sidelines, sit on the sidelines, don't do anything. Logic said the government will not let it sink. It's very clear they don't want just two guys running the industry. But that is a thought process. There's a difference between a cup and the lip. If you have positions, keep a stop loss of 9. I don't think it's. I think that famous small target given by some other brokerage is on the anvil. I don't think so.
Okay. All right.